Alright, so I wanted to show you guys how to put together this hallway kit. So let's go ahead and open up our folder for the cathedral. And you'll see it comes with all these different hall parts. Now if you get confused what all these are, if you open up this texture here, this is actually a key to all the different parts. And you can actually see the prim limit on each piece. So let's go ahead and start by finding the hall straight. So this is just the basic straightaway. And we're just going to drop this on the ground. There we go. Now, you'll notice that these two menus pop up. And what it's doing is it's asking for permissions to link and delink prims. It's very important you say yes to both of these. And you'll see why later on down the road when we go to clean this up. Now, if we look at our build, let's go ahead and kind of move this in the center so we can see what's going on here. And you'll notice that there are two magnet prims here. One of them is this orange colored one that's positive. You'll notice that it has a little knob here. And then if you look at the other one, it's blue and it's negative and it has a little divot. So the way that you're going to want to attach these is you're going to want to attach the positive ends to the negative ends. You'll notice on the negative end, it's missing a column there. That's so these kind of fit together like a puzzle piece kind of seamlessly. So let's go ahead and give ourselves a little bit of room so we can build. So we've got this straightaway. Let's come in here and add another piece to it. So let's grab the windows. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw some windows in there. So we'll go ahead and res it out. Go ahead and hit yes on those. Now what we're going to do is we want to snap this hallway to this hallway. And to do that, what we're going to do is, remember, we need to do positive to negative. So let's go ahead and click this, because this is the part we want to move. Click it, you'll see awaiting new location. You'll see that this says new location. This one also says new location. So basically it's just going to show you wherever it can pop into place. So let's go ahead and click where we want it to go. Boom, see, it just pops in just like that. And that way you don't really have to rely on the grid. These will just automatically pop into place. Now there are a couple problems with the script. It is a distance thing, so if you res out your part super far away, so let's go ahead and click this and then click this, you'll see that it kind of stops short. Well, if that happens, it's alright, just do it again and eventually it will, oops, see, that's what happens because I clicked the wrong one first. So let's go ahead and pop this back into place. It's important that you click the one you want to move first and it goes to the one you want to snap to. There you go. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and kind of snap a few more of these together. Let's come in here. Let's do a corner. Here we go. So let's go ahead and attach. We want this here, so let's go ahead and say yes, yes. Click this, click this. It'll pop into place. Cool. And then let's go ahead and do, let's go ahead and drop in a door. Why not? And then let's go, let's accept that. Let's go here, click that, it'll pop into place. And then let's go ahead and do the end. And you'll see that we run into a small problem. Let's go ahead and click that. Now, our small problem is that we are left attaching a positive to a positive. So we have these two columns here. Now, if we pop it in place, it doesn't look too bad, but there might be instances, because it's two columns on top of each other, that there's Z fighting, flickering. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to modify this real quick, and it's super easy to fix it. We're just going to kind of pull this back so we can see what we're doing. And I'm going to come in here in edit mode. Make sure you do edit linked parts when you do this. If you aren't editing just the linked parts, you'll detach everything and it'll be a big mess. So let's go ahead and I'm holding down Shift and I'm clicking each part of these columns, and I'm just going to unlink them. Okay, click off of there, and then let's just go ahead. Now that these columns are unlinked, we'll just kind of move them off to the side, and let's actually just delete those. Now you'll see that now we've made this kind of socket where this is going to fit together nicely. No Z fighting. Boom. All right, there we go. Now, there are a couple of problems that I have noticed with this, and I'm not sure if it's Second Life. I don't know what's going on. When you accidentally res these hallways on top of someone, sometimes the bounding boxes, the collision boxes, will reset, and all of a sudden you're bumping into an invisible wall. If you're ever walking along and all of a sudden you're bumping into an invisible wall, it's an easy fix. Everything in this is mod. So we just edit, go to edit linked, and if you come in here to features, we can hit this eyeball here, and that will show us kind of our collision meshes. So we can see that this one's all right. But this outside sheath sometimes will reset and it'll form a big wall here. So just whatever the offending prim is, take it, and you can either shut it off, shut it to none, or to prim, depending on what it is. Now keep in mind, in order to cut down on prim weights, these are all just cube collisions. So I have shut off the collision on the ceiling arches and on this big arch and these. So if those also get reset, which I've noticed very rarely it'll get reset, just go in there and just set this to none and you should be good. That's just something to keep in mind. Now, there's one more step that we need to go over. We need to clean this up. Let's say we've snapped these all into place. We're super duper happy with them. So we're just going to come in here. Now, if I go to local chat and type in / and then in channel 99, so we'll type 99, and then we'll just type in all lowercase letters, done, 99 done. Boom. And you see that all of those deleted themselves. Now, you'll see that this one's stuck around because unfortunately it is range based. So if you've got a bigger build, you might have to walk around and make sure you just get in chat range. It's not a big deal. And we'll just do it again. /99 done. Boom. And it clears that one out. Perfect. Now, there's some additional things you can do with this. So if we want to drop in the doors, you've got two types of doors. If you want this to be a completely enclosed box, use this static door. And it's very easy to just kind of pop it in place. Let's go ahead and shut my collision off so I can see what I'm doing here. Yeah, we just pop it into place. Boom. There's your static door. And if you want this to open in, there will be additional rooms on the way that will snap into this kit. But let's say you've got a custom room and you want to add it to this, you want to build onto this. Well, then we're going to use our swinging door. Let's go ahead and spin this around so it faces us. And let's go ahead and pop it into place. That's good. And then if we just click it, there you go, super simple. Now, if you want to get crazy with it and put in lock scripts and all that, be my guest. All of this is mod, so you can script it any way you want. So that's that for now. There are a couple of things to keep in mind. The outside of this, if you want, you can actually detach any of these sheaths and just delete them. Now, there is collision set on this by default because this was meant to be a skybox. easy fix. If we go to edit and we go to edit linked, you can see that the outside of the sheath on this side will actually, I've done it in pieces, so you can actually just pop that right off and delete it. And if we're still running into collision, we can kind of figure out, let's see what is going on. Yes, so this wall is still giving us collision. This door is still giving us collision. So if we just go to edit linked, we'll just go to none and set that to none. There you go. Now, keep in mind we can walk through this wall now. It's easy to fix by just putting a few prims there if that bothers you. But there we go. And that's that. I hope you guys enjoy your kit. So the thing that I forgot to show you is what happens when we don't accept those permissions. And we're going to go ahead and take that hull straight. We're going to drag it out. And I'm going to go ahead and just hit no and no. And so what happens is when we go to clean up these prims, so I'll do what we did before, /99 done. It's going to delete the entire object. So you need to be extra sure that anytime you drop a piece out, that you always hit yes. And even when you drag a piece out, so let's do this. Let's edit, and I'm going to hold down shift and I'm going to drag to make a copy. Always make sure you click on that, because otherwise, I'll show you what happens. We'll go no, no, and then you'll see the difference. So we'll hit, come in here, 99 done. Right, see it deleted that one. All right, and that's that.